Hello and welcome to A1R Radio. And my name's Gail Moffat, and I am really looking forward to. So in about 5 minutes, we're going to be connecting with two people that are going to call in, and I'm going to do a reading for them. And I was thinking about what I would speak about before we do our readings, and I was thinking one of the burning questions that so many people, have in our world is sort of, what's it all about, and sort of how, how, the meaning of life, or, what's it all about? And, I was thinking that I would share some of the knowledge that I have gained over the years that I have been a medium. And, the first thing that I want to say is you have not lived, this is not your first life. You have lived a life before. In fact, the biggest secret is that you've lived many lives before. Well, it probably isn't a secret to everyone because a lot of people will have that belief anyway. But yes, you have lived many, many lives before. And so reincarnation is absolutely real. And what that means is that we will live a life. And when we get back to heaven, God will say to us, so let's see how you did in this life. And am I, and he might be pleased with us, or he might not be so pleased with us. And I'm sure he's pleased with all of you, because I'm sure all of you are absolutely perfect. Anyway, he will then decide, should we stay in his kingdom, or should we live another life? In other words, do we need to sort of work on stuff? And is there more that we need to learn? But sometimes he might say, well, could you go back to the earth and help people, or do a job over here, or discover something, or, in other words, help man, progress. And if you think about some of the examples of that, think about some of the, the great people that have come to the earth plane. I guess sort of Martin Luther King, I admire him. I think in fact, his speech is probably one of my most favorite speeches of all time. I Have a Dream. And then, Gandhi in India, Jesus, none other than Jesus, who's one of my guides. And, so in other words, there are people that come to do things, but some people come on a smaller scale. They may just come to help somebody in their life, or they may come to, if they're not coming to help somebody in their life, they may come, as a doctor, or they may come to discover a vaccine, and help with a vaccine with a particular problem that's going to hit the world. One of my guides is Saint Sebastian, and he, in one of his lives, he revealed to me that he was Edward Jenner, and Edward Jenner was the person that discovered the smallpox vaccine. So I feel very excited to have learned that knowledge about him. So I'm eager to share that with you. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And then, so there's lots of lives that we can have, and I think that one of the things that I've been able to do with my work, because I can do sort of reincarnation as well, is I've discovered some of the lives that I've had, of which have been absolutely fascinating. Some have been sort of, quite sort of, just run of the mill stuff. And then others, it's like, I sort of, look at them and think, wow, I can't believe that was me. But yeah, and I'm sure that would be the case for you, that we have varied lives and with various opportunities that have come our way. So I think, reincarnation is a really exciting topic, and I'm sure it's something that many of you are curious, like, who was I, and what was I before, and things like that. So yeah, I mean that it. I think it's a fascinating subject, and in fact, I could talk about it for this whole program, but I won't because I know that there are people waiting for a reading from me, and so I have mentioned, two of my guides is Jesus and Saint Sebastian. Mother Mary regularly comes close to me. Martha, who's from the Bible era as well, she's very close with me, and Saint John the Baptist, and they're sort of my main core guides, that, so to speak. And of course, God regularly speaks to me as well, of which I have a YouTube channel with all my talks that I do, connecting to these guides. So anyway, moving swiftly along, I think it's enough time spent talking about reincarnation. Let's go to Becky in Montezuma, Indiana. Now, hi, Becky, are you there? And P.S.
Hi, I'm here.
Have I pronounced the place correctly? Montezuma, is that correct?
Yes, you got it right. That's it, Montezuma.
Oh, fantastic. Look at me praising myself. You see, I'm from the UK, so and I'm currently in Brighton in the UK, and so we don't often know the correct pronunciation, should I say, of some of the cities in America. But anyway,
I'm going to visit the UK.
Oh, you should come. I mean, I'm slightly biased because I am British, but I love the country, and it's incredible. And what I love about England is the sense of humour that the British have. It's sometimes I've been in America, and I've said something that I know would be funny in England, and people have looked at me blankly and thought, what is she on about? It's not always transferable around the world, and it's not just America that doesn't get our sense of humor, but it's many countries we have a weird sense of humor, but I love it. Anyway, less about England and myself. I am a medium, and that means that I'm able to connect to loved ones in the spirit world. So somebody that you may have lost or who's passed. Or I can go to my guides and ask for guidance over a particular area. We only have a short space of time to do a reading. Is there a particular way that you would like me to work?
Well, I really just had one question that has come to mind. I was just kind of going to ask if you could, see anything better for me and my husband, moving forward. We have an opportunity to move, but we don't know if we should take it or not.
Right. Okay. I feel that as I'm going into the early stages of linking in with you, I can just feel I feel like I'm juggling balls, and it's like there's pros and cons on one side and pros and cons on the other side, and it's and I feel like yes, if we did move and we did take that, there'll be this and this that's good. But what about this, and this? That's going to be a bit of a problem. And I feel like it's almost like it's 50-50 as to whether you should take this opportunity. But I feel that this opportunity has come to you for a reason. Now, this is interesting, isn't it? That's what my guide just instantly said. It's come to you for a reason. I feel that sentence is quite powerful. So I'm just going to explore that. And I feel that if you decide to take this opportunity, you personally, and I know that your husband is taking on, it's his. I feel like it's his opportunity, but you personally will experience things that you would never have experienced if you hadn't have taken on this opportunity and moved. Because I feel that there is amazing opportunities that are waiting for you. I feel like it's like round the corner. Now, God gives us free will, and that's just like a marvelous gift that He gives to us. Um, so you have your free will in this, but I do feel that if you decide to take this position and move, I feel that your life, first of all, will never be the same, but it will never be the same in a positive light. I feel that you will grow beyond recognition, because I'm hearing the word stagnant. And that sounds a little bit of a harsh word. I when spirit give me these sort of slightly harsh words, I don't like to say them. But anyway, I just repeated what they said. But I feel like on some level, that your life has become the same. It's almost as though you could do your life with your eyes shut. It's that there is it's nothing sort of different on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense. I'm disabled. I don't work. I'm a reader. I read in groups sometimes. I don't really make it out of bed too much. I have a terrible back. I just It's like every day repeats itself. It's like, I don't know if you're aware of the movie Groundhog Day.
I've heard of it. Yes, yes.
It's a movie where like this man lives and every day is the same day, and that's how it feels like with me.
Yeah. So the word stagnant is probably appropriate for
yes, very appropriate.
how you're describing. But I just get the feeling that will completely and utterly change for you, and I feel that there will fun and laughter will enter into your life if you take this move, because I feel that it's like the fun and laughter has come away from you. It's like you're and I also feel that there is a low level of just a low mood. I'm going to describe it as with you. Does that make sense to you?
That makes a lot of sense, because like I mentioned before, I'm a reader, and I've noticed in my readings I'm not as what's the word, passionate, I guess, about them as I usually am. I'm just kind of blah about everything.
Yeah. But I just get the feeling that you're going to meet people, and I feel that you're going to be involved in a community that is going to be really positive in a way where it helps other people. And I feel that this community is centered around who you are at the moment. And it's almost like I feel like there's going to be more, you're going to be giving to society. It's like you're going to be stepping up to help people in society. And I feel that this is as a direct result of you moving. If you decide that you don't move, I feel that those opportunities won't necessarily not be there, but they won't be there for some time. It will be delayed, and I feel like spirit will have to reorganize themselves to get you back on track, because these opportunities are meant to come your way. And I feel that and I feel friendships as well. I feel like you're just going to, if you move, you're going to just slot into these friendships and situations and people. And I just feel you're going to be so uplifted in a way that you haven't been uplifted before.
Yeah.
Or for some time, should I say? Because I feel that you know there was a time in your life where you felt very positive about life and very uplifted. And I feel that circumstances, I feel like there's a sort of deterioration in yourself, in your physicality, and as a consequence, you've found yourself to a point where you're struggling with life. But I
Yeah,
just,
I'm sorry. The past
carry
year
on.
and a half or so has been like the worst because of, the way the world is with COVID and
Yeah,
all the everything
yeah,
that's wrong in the world. Like my country in the U.S., we have our own problems, and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just really depressing to watch the news or see the media or anything, and that brings me down too.
yeah. But I just get the feeling that you're going to be involved in a community that will assist you in your own self, but you will also be assisting others. And it's like a twofold thing. And I just feel happiness around this. And I feel really, really positive that this decision. But I also feel that it's either you or your husband, and I'm not quite sure which one it is, but one of you is scared of change. I feel like it could be yourself. Does that make
I
sense
think
to
it's
you?
probably me.
Yeah, I feel like it's you. And but I sort of want to say to you, don't be scared. Don't be scared, because this is an exciting time. And I feel that this is very much being prepared for you by God. And it's like God is giving you this. This is an opportunity that you will not regret. I
Okay.
hope that I hope that helps.
Well, yeah, we'll keep that in consideration. I'm both ways about it.
Yeah.
You're right. There's pros and cons if we in either position, if we stay or if we go. So, but I feel a lot more positive about going now.
I think the advantages, when you get there, you'll realize that the advantages will outweigh the negatives. Absolutely.
Okay.
And I feel this is a really positive thing to do.
And
If you
then
want to,
also,
sorry, carry on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you want to find me, I'm on Facebook, and my name is Gail Moffat. Um, and I have another caller waiting, but you wanted to say something very quickly. I just
No,
interrupted
that's
you.
okay.
Sorry.
You've got another call. It's perfectly fine. Your name is Gail?
Yes, and my surname is Moffat, Moffat.
Muffin. Okay.
So that's F for
Well,
Freddie. Okay.
thank
All
you so
right.
much for calling me.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. So we have Kelly in Cape Coral, Florida. Hello, Kelly. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry,
Hello,
I'm in
and
the middle of.
how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much.
Good, good. I hope the weather is nice there. It's freezing here in
Yeah.
the UK. So, I am a medium, and it
I don't have
means that
my
I can connect with loved ones in spirit, or I can go to my guides and look for guidance. Is there a particular way that you would like me to work?
Yeah, I would really I'd like to dive in, please.
And where would you like me to focus? Because we've only got about 9 minutes left of the show.
Where would you like what?
Where would you like me to focus?
I'm sorry, I still didn't hear you.
I was just asking where you would like me to focus with your reading.
I'm sorry, I can go to you. I'm at the store. But I just want a general one. Just about my life and everything.
Right. Okay. So I'll get started. Right. So I feel with you that I feel like you're you feel a bit. I can almost feel with you. There's a sort of a humph, like a sort of life is a bit of drudgery and a bit of um, and you just wish that there could be something better in life for you, because I feel like there's a little bit of feeling of frustration and a bit sort of fed up. But I've also got a man coming in, and I feel like he feels like a father to you from spirit, and I feel that he wishes to come and speak, and I feel that he is saying to me that he has been concerned about a member of your family, because he's telling me that one of the members of your family, and I don't know whether this is you or your children or cousins but I feel like I'm looking in this sort of like a large family, but I feel like one of them is is sort of I feel like gone a little bit astray or having some problems in their life, and he wanted to come forward and sort of tell you that he is looking to help this person and help them get back onto the straight and narrow and get them sort of almost like their acts cleaned up. Does that make sense to you, Kelly?
Yes, it does.
I just want to say that you've got I believe you have a father in the spirit world. Does that make sense?
A father in the spirit world? Is that what you said, a father?
It's either a father or a grandfather, but I felt
yeah, my dad's alive, so it would be my grandpa.
Okay, and I feel with him that because he feels to me like he's got a very kind nature, and he's very concerned about family and wants to sort of always wants to sort of help out, and I just feel like a very kind person, and almost like he's a gift to the family. He's a really sort of nice person, but he's coming forward because he wants to help out. I feel that this person is going to be gets a lot of spiritual help and spiritual assistance, and I feel like your grandfather is going to be helping in that role, and I feel that is the main reason why he is coming forward, because I feel like there's drinking as well around this situation. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And I feel like and I feel like this has been a worry and a concern to you, and I'm just being told that it's the plan of spirit to turn this young person around and get him off the drink and sort of sober, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of spiritual intervention to help you, because either you or other members of the family have been praying to God and to spirit, and these are the prayers that are being answered to you. Your prayers are going to be answered. You will get this help. This help is coming, and I feel like it's coming in abundance. In abundance. This young man is going to turn his life around and be really really positive in his life. And I feel that is definitely going to be a positive in your life. And I feel like your family is quite a religious family. There is religion through your family, and I feel like prayer is an important part of daily life. And I feel that and my guides are thanking you for considering the many people in the world, and also, you know, immediately around you, but across the world, because I'm being told that you spend a lot of time praying, and they are very, very thankful to you, because what they're saying is it does make a difference, and that prayer does work, and they are thanking you for all your hard work in that respect. And the main point of this reading is that they are coming forward to answer your prayer with regards to this boy who is having some problems at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
And I feel that that your prayer and what Spirit are going to do is going to make a difference. So my name is Gail Moffat. That's Moffat, and I'm on Facebook if you want to find me. And so if you want to hear anything more, or just like my page or whatever. And I hope that helps. And thank you for calling in. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Okay. Right. So today was quite an interesting show, because it shows that it doesn't matter who we are. We all have our set of circumstances, and we all have situations that we're enduring or having to go through.